Today, I'm going to rank the Mission Impossible movies and the Jason Bourne movies. I have rewatched all the Mission Impossible movies prior to Dead Reckoning Part 1. After I owned it, I rewatched all the films again. And Jason Bourne I watch every Christmas, so I felt like, why don't we rank them from worst to best? No one's done this. I have never seen a single person do it. Well, maybe Austin Butler, is that his name? Austin Burke? I'm sorry, man, I'm butchering your name. But let's rank the Jason Bourne and the Mission Impossible movies together. Coming in at number 12, Jason Bourne. This is easily the worst of the franchise for me. This is my least favorite of the franchise. Of all 12 of these films, this is the one I've least watched. I don't hate it. I actually would say out of that 4-star, give it 2 out of 5. Permanently. Next up, Mission Impossible 2. From this point onwards, a movie I actually enjoy. MI2 I enjoy a lot more than I think 90% of the internet does. I don't hate it. I actually give it 3 out of 5. Another movie that many people hate is this. The Bourne Legacy. He's the wrong way. The Bourne Legacy. 3 stars, 3 and above. Jason Bourne's only one, 2. Bourne Legacy, very underrated movie. People shit on it saying, oh, it killed the franchise. No. This movie did not kill a franchise. That was that movie's fault. Next up, Mission Impossible 3, hot take. I know a lot of people put this as their number 1. Instantly, top 3, top 2, number 1. Many people would put this over the original and the second film. For me, it's always been not as good as the original. But I have a blast watching it. I think it's a great film. Next up, Mission Impossible 1. Come on, you know what it is. You know what it is. Mission Impossible 1, the classic. Next up, now these are all films, I'm going to say this now, from this point onwards, are all basically, I think, 5 stars. The Bourne Supremacy. This is easily my least favorite of the original Matt Damon trilogy. Really good movie, very intense, action-packed. I love this movie. I don't barely have any negatives with it. It's just not the memorables. Next up, Fallout. I know, controversial opinion. Fallout to me, however, is a very entertaining Mission Impossible movie. I think that this has easily, I mean, without a doubt, one of the best twists with Henry Cavill, you, as the villain. I think this movie has a lot of great action. Tom Cruise is he's good in this movie. He's good in every film in this franchise, so, yeah. Beating it out slightly, however, is Dead Reckoning Part 1. I prefer this slightly. There's not much to say about this movie. I think it's a masterpiece. It was runner-up of the year for me. Next up is another Mission Impossible movie, Ghost Protocol, my second favorite of the franchise. This is easily one of the greatest action movies ever made. You've got the I'm Afraid of Heights and that scene where he's climbing the tower. Oh, gives me goosebumps. At number 3, is it number 3? Yeah. Number 3, Bourne Identity. Top 20 films of all time. One of my all-time favorite movies. One of my favorite Bourne movies. Second favorite of the franchise. Yeah. At number 2, my favorite Mission Impossible movie, Rogue Nation. This is my favorite of the franchise. It always has been. It always will be. Unless Dead Reckoning Part 2 is better. But yeah, for me, this is easily the best of the franchise. But number 1 is The Bourne Ultimatum. This is in my top 5 films of all time. Top 4. It's in my top 4 films. If you go look on my letterbox, it's in my number 4. Kick-ass action movie. We need more movies like this. Stop giving us Madam Web. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but you know. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.